Hello again, YouTubers and Cardfight fans. 24/7 here again for Cardfight 24/7 with another Cardfight Vanguard battle. For today's battle, it's game 2 of our Murakumo versus Granblue. I got a 1 and Granblue 1. 1, 4. So Granblue will get to go first. If you missed game 1, there should be a link on the screen to go check that out, so I won't spoil it by telling you who won game 1. I will mulligan 2. We're both still learning how to play these clans, so we will probably make some game mistakes. So
I will mulligan 3.
And I mulligan 2. So if you guys see play mistakes, feel free to comment with your thoughts on what we should have done differently. And obviously, as you may have noticed, or will notice shortly here, we allow you to see our hands as well to help you guys play along with us, so you can kind of make your own moves in your head as well. So if you thought we should have done something differently, feel free to comment and say, yeah, at this point, put a timestamp. Might be beneficial for everyone so they can reference what you're talking about. Timestamp of when you saw a mistake that you thought had been different. Include that timestamp and what you think we should have done. And we'll try to get better with these clans going forward then.
Alright.
Stand up, the Vanguard.
And I will draw. I will ride Deadly Nightmare, calling Captain Night Kid back to the rear guard. That is the end of my turn.
Draw. I ride Stealth Rogue of Silence. Let's see. Use Stealth Beast Evil Ferret's ability. He goes to the bottom of my deck. And I can play a card from my hand to a rear guard. I choose Stealth Dragon Curse Breath. He will return to my hand at the end of the turn. And we will play, let's see. We'll drop a Million Rat and a Stealth Beast Raccoon. Okay, so we will go 8,000 at the Vanguard.
I will allow that through. Damage check. Nothing.
And since it hit, I can look at the top 5 cards of my deck, and if I find a Mandala Lord, it goes to my hand. No such luck, so let's go back to the bottom of my deck. Not going to draw that far down, so I'm not going to worry about the order of them. And then 8,000 again at your Vanguard with my Vanguard.
I will allow that through as well.
Trigger check. Draw trigger. 5,000 to Million Rat. And I get to draw an extra card.
And damage check. Nothing.
Alright, then my last tech will be 17,000 at the Vanguard.
I will allow that through as well. Damage check. Crit. Effects to Vanguard.
Always good to get that on the last attack. Your go.
Alright. Draw. And I will ride Skeleton Demon World Knight. And I will counterblast Captain Night Kid. Putting him into the soul, I get to look at the top 10 cards, take one and put it into my discard pile.
And would you agree with Granblue's abilities that it's better for that clan to go second?
Yeah, because a lot of their superior rides for the Ice Prison Necromancer up through the Skeleton Demon World Knight rely on your opponent having a higher level rear guard or Vanguard than you.
So granted, we don't have control over who goes first since it's all determined by the die, but while you're rolling, you kind of want to have the lower roll if you're playing Granblue in most cases, at least for this particular build.
I will add Deadly Swordmaster to my drop zone.
All
And
right.
I will shuffle my cards back into the deck.
Oh, sorry, this was supposed to go back to my hand at the end of the turn. Still learning.
Cheating!
I know. I'm a horrible person.
Granted. I will also call 3-star Chef Pietro and 1 Deadly Spirit to my rear guard. And I will attack with 3-star Chef Pietro first.
I'll take it. No trigger.
Alright, he allows me to flip 1 damage counter over. I will attack with Skeleton Demon World Knight at your Vanguard.
I'll take it.
Damage check. Nothing.
Draw trigger. 5,000 on the Vanguard, and I'll draw again.
And then I will attack your rear guard.
I guess I'll allow that.
Alright.
Got to replace him sooner or later anyway, so all good. Stand and draw. Ooh, we only have 4 cards, but he's not behind the Vanguard. Let's see. We will ride our 10k beater. But on that draw trigger, I happen to draw our second Leaf Raccoon, so we'll put him in a position there. I have to have more cards, but I also want to be able to, drop things, so don't think we can really worry about that right now. Let's see. See, I got 9Ks across the board there. So I actually drop our draw trigger. I often do that just because they only have 5,000 shield anyway. So if needing a booster, I usually go with them. Not worry about it too much. And I'll play a Midnight Crow. Use his ability, Counterblast 1, to find another Midnight Crow. And that Midnight Crow will go back to the bottom of my deck at the end of the turn. Beginning of the end phase of that turn. Which, if nothing else, that's 1 less non-trigger that I can get with trigger check, so by doing that, increases our chances of triggers as well, which is always beneficial. Alright, so we will start off with 13,000 at the Vanguard.
I will intercept with Chef Pietro.
Alright. 14,000 at the Vanguard.
I will let that one through.
Okay.
Damage check. 5,000.
And unfortunately you have more cards in hand than me, so this will just be 16,000 at the Vanguard.
And I will bring that up to 24,000.
Okay, so we'll not be able to pass, so I guess best hope is for a stand trigger. No such luck. And I'll end my turn.
Alright.
And he goes to the bottom of the deck. Actually remembered.
Stand and draw. I will ride Ice Prison Necromancer Cocytus. Counterblast 2 to bring Deadly Swordmaster back from the grave. And I will also call a Deadly Nightmare. And I will attack your Vanguard for 10,000.
I will allow it.
Alright. Trigger check 1. Crit and 5 to Deadly Swordmaster. Trigger check 2. Nothing.
First damage check. Second damage check. Stand trigger. 5,000 and we'll stand.
Alright. 16,000 at your Vanguard.
16 to my 15, and your next guy is also 16?
Indeed he is.
Okay. I guess we will let the first one go through. Heal trigger, we're
We are tied.
Both at 4, so I get to heal. 1 damage. And I apply the 5,000 to my Vanguard.
And I will attack your rear guard.
Goodbye, Midnight Crow.
And that is the end of my turn.
Alright. Stand and draw. So we're both at 4 damage.
Indeed.
How many cards in your hand?
I have 4 cards in hand.
Very well. Alright, we will ride Mandala Lord. 4-4. We will play Stealth Dragon Voidgelga, and he has the same ability as our Midnight Krill. Can counterblast 1 to get another Voidgelga. And we'll play him over there. So now our Midnight Crow gets shuffled, but I'd rather draw into that than a grade 3 at this point, as I'm going to want some blockers in my hand anyway. And of course, he will go back to the bottom of the deck at the end of the turn. That's also one less card I got to play out of my hand. Alright, so you said you got 4 in your hand.
Indeed, I do.
1 interceptor, 4 damage, yada yada. Alright, so we will go 14. Let's see. Start with 15 at your Vanguard.
I will let that one through. Damage check. 5,000 to my Vanguard.
In hand. Be 21 if it gets the boost. And we'll just go with the 17 at the Vanguard.
I will bring it up to 25.
So 2 to pass. First check. No trigger. Second check. Critical. So all effects to our Voidgelga. So that will bring him up to 19 with extra critical at the Vanguard.
19,000?
Yeah, so just 5k to block.
5k.
Simple enough. Unfortunately. And your move.
Stand.
He goes back to the bottom of the deck.
And draw. I will call Skeleton Colossus to the rear guard. And I will swing at your Vanguard for 11,000 with my Deadly Swordmaster.
11,000 with 4 damage. We're 16 over there.
Yes, and 17 in the middle.
And sorry, but you guys won't see my hand the rest of the time because that camera died, I believe.
Oh, this has limit break of an extra 5.
Okay.
I believe
So-
I've actually been missing that.
I don't think I've blocked his anyway yet, so. So 11,000 at 4 damage. Guess we'll block an easy one. Go 5k there.
All right. Swinging at your Vanguard for 16,000 with my Deadly Nightmare and Deadly Spirit.
And here's 22.
Indeed.
Well, I fear the critical trigger, so I think we'll let this one go through.
All right.
Yay, I get critical of my own, which will help the blocking. 5,000 to my Vanguard.
And 22,000 to your Vanguard.
22, 16, 26, and 5 more. So 16, 31, so it'd be 2 to pass.
All right. Trigger check 1.
Uh-oh.
We are tied, so I do get to do a heal trigger. Effect 2. Ice Prison Necromancer. Trigger check 2.
Whew.
No luck.
What a relief.
And it is your turn.
Alright. 4 cards in hand there? Jeez. Stand and draw. Let's give you guys a look there so you can see what I drew, hopefully. Since, like I said, my camera has died on me. Unfortunately. Alright. So. It doesn't do much good. Well, either way. We'll play the Void Gelga. Don't know if we can get another turn if we don't get it done now, so we'll see what happens. 15 at your Vanguard.
I will let that one through. Damage check. Nothing.
14 at your Vanguard.
I will block that with 5.
Okay. You still have more in hand, so just 17 once again at the Vanguard.
And I will bring it up to 30.
So it's not passing. First check is a draw trigger. So we'll go 5,000 to Void Gelga and draw. Come on, stand trigger. Nope. So that will be your go.
Alright, draw. And stand. I will attack with 11,000 at your Vanguard.
Alrighty. So 5,000 blocks.
Alright. Limit breaking. 22,000 at your Vanguard.
22. And you got 16. Oh, I'm not going to block them all, so we'll let this one pass, and you'll probably get a critical, and then I'll get a heal, and oh.
Trigger check 1. There's a critical.
Now I'll just be sad if I do get a heal trigger.
Damage to Ice Prison Necromancer. And power
Oh,
to
gotcha.
Deadly Spirit. Gotta plan ahead. Damage check 2. Nothing.
Damage check 1. Nothing. And the next one for fun. There's a heal. Which brings me back down to 6 damage. Good game, sir.
Good game.
So, Murakumo goes down 2 games to none against Granblue. Again, the first time both of us playing these. We built these decks and then played them on camera. Without any testing previously, so brand new to us. Again, comment below if you saw any play mistakes with a timestamp as to when it happened, so we can kind of all learn together. Subscribe if you haven't. Give us a big thumbs up for another great battle here on Cardfight 24/7. And check the links in the video description box below if you're looking to buy any Cardfight Vanguard cards, or if you want to see our blog or Facebook page. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next video.